Wednesday the 11th of March. Some big waves yesterday and this morning. You can see them splashing there, and the boat rocking around much more than it was before. There were some interesting lectures yesterday, one on the cruise itself, one describing the first port and the trips available from it, a second talk on the universe, and we were introduced to the team dealing with the solar eclipse. I also managed to get a clash of visits sorted out and another trip organised because an extra had been put on. Two had been fully booked and there was a third one available, so I booked that. Unfortunately the train journey, which sounds very interesting, is fully booked. It was expensive. Right, off to breakfast this morning, Wednesday the 11th of March, I think. The swimming pool at the back is covered over. The two jacuzzis are frothing away on another nice clear day. We hope it's going to be clear like this on the 20th of March for the full eclipse of the sun. The view looking forward from the very back of the boat with the funnel and a slight bit of steam, is it, coming out there. And all is well with the world. I haven't heard any news since we set off, so who knows what's happening. Here's the view from the front, and the heaving about can be seen more clearly. I think the sea is rather smoother than it was yesterday afternoon and evening. It looks fairly calm at the moment. Another view of deck 7. The walkers have just turned the corner at the end. There's about 5 in a crocodile file. I think 5 laps of deck 7 is 1 mile. Wednesday,
what was it he did?
The 12th of March, and there is now the position of our boat. Remember, we started at Southampton at 5 to 5 on Monday, and yesterday we were somewhere about there on this diagram, although during the day and night we have travelled up there past lots of oil rigs, of which I didn't see any, and there we are approaching the coast of Norway. So we're going to carry on up there, and I think we arrive at wherever it is, Alesund, is it? Overnight for the day trips tomorrow. So there we are at the moment, about 8:30 AM on Wednesday the 12th, I think it is. And the talk this morning, which is Wednesday the 11th of March, not the 12th as I was saying earlier, is called Tromsø, Paris of the North.
lucky again with the weather here, so can't really complain about that. We have now reached a latitude of 59 degrees 34 minutes north and longitude 004 degrees and 10 minutes east. And that put us in a location here in the North Sea, 60 nautical miles southwest of Bergen. Steaming time is a 43 hours since we had departure from Southampton, and distance made good is 688 nautical miles, that equals 791 statute miles. We have kept an average speed of 16 knots, still have another 203 nautical miles to go, that is 233 statute miles. And required speed for this is 11.6 knot. And of course our ETA to pilot station at Alesund tomorrow remains unchanged. It's still 0630 tomorrow morning and alongside 0800. At the present we are running up almost north 359 degrees, 359 degrees. And our present speed is now 12.4 knots. Below the keel we do have now a little bit more water than yesterday. We are now up to 271 meters of water below the keel, and that equals 889 feet. Sunset tonight will be at 5:33 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow morning will be at 0704 a.m. I already mentioned a little bit about the weather. A clear sky out there, just some small clouds around. Sea is still moderate, but starting to raise a little bit. Wind direction southerly and a force 4. It is a moderate breeze, 11 to 16 knots. Air temperature and sea temperature are almost the same. They are 10 Celsius degrees, that is 50 Fahrenheit degrees. And the barometer here on the bridge, same as yesterday, 1032 millibars. At the aft part of the ship, and of course also up on deck 9, our pools are empty, and maybe you did see yesterday before we did empty out, there's quite a lot of movement in those pools, and that's the reason for keeping them empty at the moment. The cruise is up running, temperatures there are 35 Celsius degrees, that's 95 Fahrenheit degrees, and of course that is pleasant to go for a sit in those. A little bit about the hygiene, as always, here with Fred Olsen. So ladies and gentlemen, please continue to assist us with our strict hygiene measures already implemented on board. As you know by now, we are striving to achieve the highest health standard by strictly promoting frequent hand washing with hot water and soap for at least 20 seconds. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to use the antibacterial hand cleanser frequently that you will find located throughout the vessel. Once again, I'd like to thank you for your attention and cooperation in this matter. A little bit safety, as always, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to use the handrails while walking on outside or inside decks, and that is of course due to the movements of the ship we still have. And also ensure you wear sensible footwear for all outside activities. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, please be careful with the doors to the open decks. Careful with the doors to the open decks. And as we are going over to Alesund tomorrow morning here, we will have to adjust the time. So ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour advance tonight with the clock. So 1 hour advance tonight with the clock. For the weather forecast for tomorrow in Alesund, still looking promised. The temperature has gone up a little bit. It's now 8 Celsius degrees, 46 Fahrenheit degrees. Still a partly clouded day for our call to Alesund. Still a light air, around 4 to 6 knots of wind from a southwesterly direction. So still looking good for our call to Alesund tomorrow morning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please do enjoy your lunch and the afternoon on board Boudica. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, please take good care of each other out there. Thank you.
As is posted in your daily times. Do apologise for this due to some formatting issues that has caused slight confusion with our daily times for today. So come forth now just to confirm with all of our guests for this evening, the dress code is smart and casual. Look forward to seeing you around the ship as always this afternoon and throughout the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, for now, enjoy the remainder of your day here on board your MS Boudica. Thank you for your attention.
And this afternoon's talk is about Alta. Just before dinner now, the waves are really rough, much rougher than they were this morning. So about 6 o'clock on Wednesday, and it's moved a bit further north than it was this morning. It's a bit cooler now up on deck. Wednesday just before 6:15, and the decking is very wet, so I think there's a bit of rain in the air. I'm looking the other way.
Quite a lot of wind here on the outside, following wind from a southerly direction, so it is wind on 45 to 55 knots of wind at the present time, following winds, and of course for that reason we have closed the outside decks, and I kindly ask you to refrain from using the outside decks and stay on the inside decks. This weather front is passing fairly quick, so we do believe here it will be over within the next 5 to 6 hours. So a lot of wind out there, 45 to 55 knots of wind, that's a storm out there. And in 4 to 5 hours, maybe 6 hours, it will be coming down again. So please do not use the outside decks, and use also the handrails while walking on the inside decks. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, please take good care of each other, and I wish you a pleasant evening, a bon appetit. Thank you.
Going in the same direction as the waves, aren't we? No, it's not doing this and that. Hello! That's the main.